And the throne of God and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him. Who are his servants? Us. But hang on a sec. He made us his sons. How come he's calling his sons servants? You know why we are called servants here? Because when we make it to heaven and we see the glory Christ has prepared for his sons, you'll be ashamed to say, I'm your son. You can only say, I'm your servant, Lord, have mercy on me. Wow, I thought I sacrificed my life for you, Lord. I thought I did so much for you, Lord. I thought I gave up so many pleasures for your sake, Lord. But now that you've revealed what you've prepared for me before the foundations of the world, the glory and the exaltation, Lord, I cannot say I am your son, because what you've done beyond anyone's imagination. All I can say, I bow my head at your feet and I say, I'm your servant. This is the least I could really say to you, Lord. When you see the glory he wants to give you, the honor he wants to give you, the place he wants to give you, you can't say, I'm your son anymore. I'll be too ashamed to say that. I'm your servant, Lord. Verse 4. They shall see his face, and his name shall be on their foreheads. They shall see his face. Wow. They shall see his face. Oh, there it is on the screen. It's even bigger. You know, the very Jesus Christ of Nazareth who walked on the face of this earth, that face will be seen in heaven in glory. The very Jesus who walked on earth, but that face, but in a glorified form. That's all you're going to be able to see. You know why? Because no one can see God even in the next life, because God is spirit and God is infinite. The finite, who is us, cannot see the infinite God. The only way to seeing God is through the face of Jesus Christ. When you look at the Lord Jesus' face, the Son of Man who walked on the face of this earth, you are literally seeing the face of God. He is the only way to God. There is no other way but him. He is the face of God. Saint Paul puts it so beautifully as always. Look what he's saying about the Lord Jesus in his epistle to the Hebrews, chapter 1, verse 3. Hebrews 1, verse 3. Saint Paul, I love this mighty saint. Stunning in the way he talks. Amazing. Look at that. Who being, he's talking about the Lord Jesus, who being the brightness of his glory and the express image of his person, and upholding all things by the word of his power. What do you say to someone like that? Man, I'll buy you a fish burger and a chocolate sundae and all the burgers in the world, and it'll never be enough. Who being the brightness of his glory and the express image of his person, and upholding all things by the word of his power. Who being the brightness of his glory. Look, what does that mean in a nutshell? Who being the brightness of his glory. Who is Jesus Christ? The brightness of his glory. Who is his Father? So Jesus is the brightness of his Father's glory. What does that mean? Christ is the only visible light that revealed the invisible glory of God. I'll say that again. Christ is the only visible light that revealed the invisible glory of God the Father. He is the only visible light that revealed the invisible glory of God. When you look at Jesus Christ, you see the glory of God shining through him. And the express image of his person. What does that mean? the express image of his person, meaning he is the drawing that is the perceived form that declared the incomprehensible essence of God. Now, good luck to adhere to what we just said and go into the depth of these words. I'll say it again. He is the drawing that is the perceived form or shape that declared the incomprehensible essence of God. In other words, he is the picture of the invisible, incomprehensible, the unfathomable God. He is the picture of that God. The God that you can never know, the God that you can never understand, the God that you can never comprehend, the God that you can never reach. He is the picture of this God. He is the light, the visible light of the glory of God, and he is the picture of this very God. And the Lord Jesus said it to the disciples in John 14:9. He who has seen me has seen the Father. He who has seen me, Philip, has seen the Father. And you're telling me, show us the Father and it is enough? Truly I say to you, he who sees me sees the Father, Philip. What do you mean, show us the Father? I am the visible light of my Father's glory. I am the picture of the essence of my Father. Wow. They shall see his face. Do I have time? Is it cold? Must be my presence. They shall see his face. In heaven we will see his face. Actually, we will see him face to face. Why don't we see him face to face on earth? Because it requires holiness to see the face of God. It requires holiness to see the face of God. What is holiness? The day when we become not earthly. Not earthly. We will see the face of God. What do I mean by not earthly? Holy in Greek, there's a word for it, and I pray that I'm pronouncing it correctly, and my beloved Greek people, whom I love dearly, please do correct me if I mispronounce it, because I don't speak Greek. I'm not fluent, but I would love to learn this magnificent language. Agios, I think so, agios. Agios is a compounded word. Agi means not, yos, earthly. So what is holy? Not earthly. Agios, not earthly. When will we see the face of God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth? The day we become not earthly. What does that mean? When we let go of the pleasures and the treasures of this world. Stop chasing this materialistic world. We are too busy for the Lord. The Lord is calling me to him. I'm busy with my dad, with my mom, with my wife, with my husband, with my brother, with my sister. Old MacDonald's had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Here, there, and everywhere I'm running. Here, there, and everywhere I'm running. I'm holding on to materialistic things. I'm trying to build wealth for myself, to build fame and name and prestigious life for myself. I don't have the time to see the face of God, because it takes holiness to see it. It takes not earthly being to see the heavenly being. When we detach from everything that is of this realm, heaven reveals itself to us. It's either heaven or earth. You chase earth, you cannot see heaven. You let go of earth, heaven has come down to reveal itself to you. And who is in heaven? The face of God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. But in heaven, we will see the Lord Jesus all the time. No more begging to see him. No more begging to hear him. No more begging to be with him. I'll be there all the time, non-stop for eternities. Jesus is me and I am him. We become one. I'll see him face to face. What a glorious moment. Let me tell you this, my beloveds. The day you see the face of Christ, you'll be blown away forever. This stops. Your intellect ceases. He's beyond every intellectual capacity. His beauty, his awesomeness, his holiness. He's just incredible. He's just incredible. Just incredible.